What's up, Storm Chasers? We got to get into this Quincy Jones story. He's gone, he's passed away, he's transitioned. However you want to look at it, he is no longer with us, dead at 91 years old. Music, Hollywood legend Quincy Jones. Let's go ahead and actually pull up this article. It was interesting because when he actually passed away, when it was announced today, technically he died yesterday, but it was announced today, like early this morning. A lot of people was like, hey, Storm, does this have anything to do with Diddy? And, it was Diddy's birthday yesterday. And, now, Quincy Jones is gone. And listen, first thing I want to say is the man was 91 years old. Listen, sometimes people just die. Sometimes people just die. I ain't gonna hold you. He was 91. And we already know that, especially for a black man, the life expectancy is not, he lived far past what was expected. I'm just saying. But I'm also double back and say that birthday sacrifices are a real thing. And, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. When it comes to the Illuminati, the Jacumatati, it would not surprise me if there was not a connection. I still get confused if we're really going to believe in these like birthday sacrifices or death day sacrifices or however you want to look at it. And this is a topic that's been covered on YouTube for years. Now y'all want to call me. It's a topic that's been covered for years, right? And yes, they do have the industry needle. Yes, they can inject you with anything and take you up out of here when it's your time to go. Yes. However, for people to just be like dropping dead on certain dates or falling off of balconies or getting into car accidents, if we're going to believe that this stuff is spiritually connected, then how is this happening? How is this happening? Are these like spiritual contracts with different entities? And then it's like, okay, everybody got a date and when yours is up, Are they all doing witchcraft on one another? And I'm just trying to understand, is this like a contractual thing? Is it a spiritual thing? Because like you can throw juju at somebody and then some shit happens to them. So I don't know. That's the part I don't understand. Even when we break down the numerology, and shout out to Call Me Kinfolk, when he comes on the show, he'll break down the numerology on these different deaths. But it's just like, but how is how are they doing it? Unless it's a contract you sign when you get to a certain level. Hey, thank you for the $10. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate that. Hold up. I'm finna cash that right now. Hold up. Thank you, Cece. All right. Anyway, so let's read this article here on the New York Post. It says, see Quincy Jones's heartfelt final post at the age of 91. Let's see what they got to say. Just playing the music. So he died at 91 years old on Sunday night. Hours earlier, his Instagram page shared a special message to his daughter, Martina, in honor of her turning 58. So that's his daughter. Did he have all mixed children? Between him and who's the other dude? James Earl Jones and even Quincy Jones, James Earl Jones, John Amos, they all had biracial children. So should we be mourning him when he loved the canned meat, the canned tuna? Yeah, Rashida Jones is his daughter, yes. Actress Rashida Jones, which we wouldn't even know that was his daughter. If, she got a slight little golden spray tan, but, I wouldn't look at her and say she black because of the black seed. Interesting. Okay. So I guess, hey, thank you. Wait a minute, y'all cashing out on me today. Thank you, Curtasia. Okay, Daddy like that. All right. So let's go down and read. Interesting. So yeah, that was his last post on his Instagram page, which of course he didn't type up himself, but it says happy birthday to my Tina Bina. So proud to be your papa, Quincy Jones wrote in a photo A father-daughter smiling together. Big hug. I love you eternally. Interesting. Interesting. His last post is that I love you eternally. Millionaire Mindset says, so you talking trash about mixed black people like we don't get the same race? I'm not talking trash about mixed black people. I'm just asking a question. You must be new here, Millionaire Mindset. You must be new here. Would you stop? Jesus. All right, so let's go down. Quincy's publicist, Arnold Robinson, confirmed the music icon was surrounded by his family at his Los Angeles home when he passed away. Tonight, with broken hearts, we must share the news of our father and brother Quincy Jones passing, Robinson said in a statement. And although this is an incredible loss for our family, we celebrate the great life he lived and know there will never be another like him. All right, there go Quincy Jones back in the day. They got all these damn pop-ups. Okay. Music composer. Quincy Jones was the proud father of 7 children. Okay, Martina Quincy III, 2 daughters, Kadada and Rashida. Okay, Martina Quincy III, Kadada, Rashida. Okay, all right. The music producer also had daughter Rachel, and daughter Kenya. Wow. Okay. Rashida is the most famous of Quincy's kids. She's known for her roles on Parks and Recreation, Boston Public, Angie Tribeca, Social Network, I Love You Man, and The Muppets. So there go Rashida on the right. Wow. Okay. All right. I mean, it's interesting. Listen. It's always interesting because, like, as a black man, you know, and I am a black man. It's interesting just how quickly you can breed yourself out. You told them names up. Listen, they misspelled them. Shit. Them long ass names. Like, it's interesting how quickly you can breed yourself out. Or maybe he just have a lot of white ancestry in him himself. Because, you know, just in one generation, these kids don't even look like they really belong to him. And then they get with white people, and then all of a sudden, you know, his grandkids and his great grandkids gonna be walking around with a picture of him talking about, okay, I can say the N word because my great great granddaddy was black. You say he's biracial? I think his dad was. Oh, but then never mind. But then he's biracial himself. Okay, wait a minute. I mean, I just like to be looking at families because, you know, between the Jacksons, Diana Ross, the Rosses, the Rosses. It's a few of them families too. They pretty much they go from black to white. Okay, you said okay, Quincy Jones. Let's see, Quincy Jones parents. Let's see. I mean, phone ringing off the hook. Hold up, gotta share this page with y'all. Okay, share this tab. All right, so it says, yep, the Wayans too. That's a good point. It said, okay, so his mother name was Sarah Frances Jones, and his father was Quincy Delight Jones Sr. I mean, black and white photo. Nah, I think his father's black. Or mixed race. Nah. Yeah, I think his father was black. Let's see, can I pull up a picture of the mother? Yeah, she looks black too. I mean, I'm sure they had white ancestry somewhere. Yeah, I like the name Delight too. We always talk about names on this show, but I like the name Delight as well. You know what? Low key, some of them old school people had some cool names. I think like if you having babies, like go back and get some of them. Like, damn, I look good today. If y'all having babies, like go back and get those old school names that ain't nobody using. You know, everybody's a Nevaeh right now, right? No shade to Nevaehs or like a Jaden or you know what I'm saying? Like go back and get some of them old school names. Delight is smooth. He better than me. I would have told everybody my name Delight. What's your name? Delight. Delight. All right. So anyway, so let's see what else we got. Those are his kids. Wow. See, you see what I'm saying? Look. Yeah, Divine is smooth too. Yes. Interesting. Okay. Quincy Jones made a Netflix documentary in 2018, and he said, "Never underestimate your role in your kids' lives. I learned that a bit later in my life." Oh, now he was a pookie too. But I'm so glad I finally figured out because being a father is hands down, one of the greatest blessings. Yeah, absolutely. Don't tell me he was a pookie in his early years. Oh no. Okay. So there you go with Michael Jackson. I don't know who that is. Oh, with him and Frank Sinatra. They almost kind of look like love. I'm gonna be respectful. Okay. Okay. So listen, a lot of people wanted me to bring up the fact that, today is Diddy's birthday. Happy birthday to Diddy. I would pop a drink with him if I wasn't on a diet. Happy birthday, Diddy. I would eat some cake with you, but we can't get it, through the metal detector in the prison. Well maybe he got him a little honey bun up there in that jail he in. I forgot which one he in. They call it Hell on Earth, but I looked at the commissary and they do sell honey buns. So maybe he got a honey bun and put a few candles in it, and it's a special birthday for both of us. Hold up, Diddy, because I don't want you. I don't, I don't want you to be. I don't want you to be left out.
To you, happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you. It's a special birthday for both of us. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you. It's a special birthday for both of us. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you. It's a special birthday for both of us. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you. It's a special birthday for both of us. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you. It's a special birthday for both of us.
All right.
Happy birthday.
I'm done messing with him. But I just, a lot of people was all in my DMs like, Storm, is there any connection? Storm, what do you think? Storm, what do you think? Honestly, I really don't know. To be real with y'all, I really don't know on this one. I really don't know. Oh my god. Could there be a connection? Maybe. Could there be some kind of ritualistic sacrifice? Maybe. Is Storm also the celebrity doctor? Yes, I am. The one and only. I created that character. Yes. So I don't know. Is there a link? Maybe. I'm gonna let y'all ponder on that. I'm gonna let y'all ponder on that. Let's go over to TikTok, see what they had to say.
Sometimes when people live past a certain age, I be sad because, you know, obviously it's the end, but I don't be sad because it's a long life, a full life, and a life that was well lived. And I'm still mad at Kiara and Rashida for making them shut the fuck up during that interview. Who the fuck killed JFK, Quincy? We'll never know. Rest in peace, Quincy Jones. Sometimes when people live past a certain age, I be sad because, you know, obviously it's the end. But rest in peace.
One of the problems was that I met.
Breaking news into CNN, the music industry has lost one of its trailblazing luminaries. Musician and producer extraordinaire Quincy Jones has died at the age of 91 at his home in Los Angeles. That is according to his representatives. Jones's decades-long career included highlights like Michael Jackson's genre-shifting Thriller album and collaborations with the industry's biggest and most sought-after stars. Breaking news into CNN, the music industry has lost.
I get a call from somebody. Hi, Jamie Foxx. Took me to Quincy Jones's house.
He was asked by Quincy Jones to fuck him in the ass.
So Rose McGowan has put Oprah on blast. Rose recently called out Oprah on Twitter over her past associations with some controversial men.
You'd think that the fact that Jamie Foxx is bedridden would prevent him from spilling the tea on the things that happen behind closed doors in Hollywood. Well, think again. Because the rapper cum actor has been on a roll recently. It seems that while everyone has been thinking Quincy Jones to be the gatekeeper of gay rituals in the industry, Fox might have just brought another name into the mix. The name here is not other than Oprah. And not only is she above Jones in the ritual hierarchy, but it seems she might have actually set Fox up to be taken advantage of by Jones. Dark, isn't it? I hate to be that person, but spoiler alert, this is just the beginning of the story, so stay tuned. Generally, when Oprah's name is mentioned, everyone thinks icon. But the truth is actually that there's a lot about Oprah that most people do not know. I mean, yeah, her name has come up in one or two arguments about policies that should be enacted in the country, but there's a much deeper and darker side to the controversies surrounding the TV host. This is why Jamie's seeming revelation sent the entire social media into a frenzy about how she could possibly have been involved in pimping him out to Quincy Jones. And
you know, it's a lot of things about Oprah that are suspect. I'm not saying she did or did anything. This is all allegedly. We just talking and having commentary. Oprah, don't come for me. But if you look at the people that Oprah has been friends with, from Epstein, Russell Simmons, the Child of God guy from Brazil, and then even that girls' school that she had in, was it Uganda? It was somewhere over there in Africa. There has been a lot of child trafficking, molestation, and rape around her. Oh, Weinstein, my bad, Weinstein. Somehow she has been connected to people that have been convicted for trafficking. And they say birds of a feather flock together. They say you are who you hang around. So all I'm saying is, why does she have so many connections to people that are traffickers?
And as unexpected as it may seem, there's actually a lot of substance to the claim. Jamie Foxx has been an entertainment mainstay for decades now, with an Oscar and a Grammy under his belt, as well as a best-selling memoir. But in a recent interview with Access Hollywood's Scott Evans, Foxx revealed that his career very nearly took a different turn, until Oprah Winfrey stepped in to give him some advice. In 2005, Foxx was riding high from the critical acclaim he garnered for his performance as Ray Charles in the musical biopic Ray, a role for which he would eventually win the Academy Award for Best Actor. But his celebrating had turned into nonstop partying. Winfrey took notice of this and called him up out of the blue. While the actor thought her involvement was because she wanted better for him, it turns out she had her own plans all along. She said, "You're blowing it," Foxx recalls, "because we were just out hanging, we weren't taking the moment seriously." She said, "I want to take you somewhere so you can understand the significance of what you're doing." Winfrey took Foxx to the home of record producer Quincy Jones.
She said, "You're blowing it." Oh yeah, Steven Tyler. He's a friend of Oprah too. That's a good point. You know, it's interesting that in this business, they always are taking you to somebody's house, somebody's hotel, somebody's. You know, you can never just meet in a public place. It always got to be, oh, I'm gonna take you down to the basement. I'm gonna take you up to the attic. I'm gonna take you to this, meet me at this building, but we got to meet on the 33rd floor. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, I got to take you to go see him. And what would have happened if Jamie had said no? I don't want to go see Quincy Jones. Like, do you even have a choice to say no? Would he still have had a career? It really makes you think.
Where an impromptu intervention had been set up. Men into gay relationships in exchange for songwriter and so on. Thus, he is also given the title of the Black Godfather of the industry. Quincy Jones has produced an impressive list of notable artists during his career, including Frank Sinatra, Aretha Franklin, Rufus and Chaka Khan, and the most famous Michael Jackson. But this is not the only reason he has been hitting the headlines. For decades, Quincy's S*duality has always been a topic of great buzz on the internet. It has always been speculated that Quincy Jones forced men into gay relationships in exchange for making them famous and big in Hollywood.
Okay, do y'all believe that? Supposedly, that's what he offered Tupac. Remember, Tupac was dating Kadada Jones, and Quincy had dinner with him one night and said, "I want you to me." Allegedly. Hold up. I see Love. Shout out to Love Jones. Coolio told me about Quincy. Do you wanna come on and share what Coolio told you? Listen, Coolio did, and so was Quincy now. So do you want to share? I'm not pressuring you. If not, cool. I understand. Oh, you said it. Quincy tried to sleep with Coolio. There you go. You told me the Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett story too, but we'll leave that because them hoes still alive. Tevin Campbell too. See, I told y'all Love Jones got stories for that. And I'm gonna tell y'all how real Love Jones is. Y'all know Love Jones was cool with Coolio. With the last couple years before he died or whatever, and she has not sold out that man once. She could have really told y'all some stuff. She could tell y'all stuff about a lot of people, but that ain't my place to say.
As scandalous as it sounds, the list of Quincy's hookups seems to be unlimited, but two of the names from Quincy Jones's flings history have always been the most discussed. These are none other than Tupac and Will Smith. It's been long rumored that Jones forced them into sleeping with him. This ambiguous relationship with Quincy affected them quite a lot as he tried to turn them gay like him. If you are able to recall correctly, remember the interview with Tupac in which he exposed Quincy Jones to his sexual advances? In the interview, Tupac revealed that Quincy asked him if he could stick it in his backside. But guess what? The interview was mysteriously wiped out from the entire internet. Only someone as influential as Quincy is able to accomplish a feat like that.
Wait, so did Quincy want to stick Tupac in the butt, or did he want Tupac to stick him in his butt? Because sometimes it could go either way. Some of them old queens want you to bend them over. So the wives of beards always. I don't keep receipts on my friends. Oh, it was recorded, but moved from the internet. I'm just saying, he's a bottom. Quincy's a bottom. Yeah. A lot of times in this industry, it ain't like, oh, I'm gonna do you. Sometimes it's like, I want you to do me. I want you to me. I'm just saying. Y'all remember I told y'all the story about me at the sex club. And that boy Van Zoo talking about some, can I soak your dick? No! And I ran. Because you wasn't finna Dwight Howard me. no. The answer is no. Shit. Not you ran, not ran. I ain't got the time. No, it's not what I'm here for. And showed up, he went and got one of them little boots and got on his knees and was slobbing meat, big old, he literally looked like he played football. He wanted Tupac to do him. Love to Tevin Campbell, he broke him in. That's so sad. That's so sad. Y'all laughing. Y'all laughing.
Since Tupac is not alive to confirm the audio, Quincy must have decided to clean his hands from his dirty actions. Even Napoleon seems to deny all these rumors. In an interview, when Napoleon was confronted with the alleged relationship between Tupac and Quincy, he denied everything on the spot and started defending Jones. But no matter how much they try to hide, fans still remember to this day each and every word of the Tupac interview. One person commented on it, "I heard the audio of Tupac saying that about Quincy with my own ears about 10 years ago." Quincy is or was the key holder to the black music industry. Anyone at the top level had gotten there by partaking in his parties. Dre. But this is not the first time Tupac expressed his frustration with Quincy about his nasty actions.
Damn.
Back in the day, in an interview, Tupac lashed out on a lot of associates and made some daring remarks about them. So was he referring to Quincy Jones for making people submit to his fetishes? It might be true since Tupac and Quincy got quite close during his career. Maybe Quincy took that as an opportunity and decided to make his move on Tupac. They were close to the point that before his death, Tupac was even considering leaving his signed label Death Row Records.
Wow.
To join Quincy's label. And if he did all of this to Tupac, do you really think Jamie Foxx would have been an exception? I'd say it's pretty unlikely, which is why the actor has seemingly chosen to expose both Quincy and Oprah.
I'm gonna leave that there. You guys go to YouTube and watch the rest of that. I don't want to just play the whole thing because even though it's on TikTok, it's still a YouTube video, so I got to be careful. But wow, I'm So Cinderella said the Secret Garden. Yeah, you've been talking to me about that for a while. The Secret Garden song, you can read the lyrics. It's about submission to handlers. Hold up, because I've never actually heard this song, Secret Garden song by Quincy Jones, the Sweet Seduction Suite. Let's go to, yeah, I know we can't play it because it'll hit us with a copyright. Lyrics. All right. Damn it. All these ads. All right, so Sweet Garden, made by Quincy Jones, featuring Barry White, Al B. Shore, and who else? El DeBarge and James Ingram. Interesting. Okay. It says, tell me a secret. I don't just want to know about any secret of yours. I want to know about one special secret. Oh, because tonight I want to learn all about the secrets in your garden. Oh, what? What? This sound freaky. This sound like that Alicia Keys song Diary, where she was like, I won't tell your secrets are safe with me. So it's just, is everybody bisexual? We got to get you caught up on music. Oh, no, it's so much stuff I have not heard. Okay, so y'all got to, like, and it be no shade, but y'all, like, you know, to switch gears, like, especially, like, when it comes to rap, there's a lot of rap. Like, I don't really listen to rap like that. So, like, a lot of these folks I don't be knowing. But even, like, a lot of, you got to remember, I was born in 1993. So, like, I was born in 1993. So, a lot of this stuff, like, I've never, like, heard. I'm just saying. Never heard it. But some stuff I have. Okay. Yeah, some stuff I have. You a youngster, yeah, like, yeah. And then, like, I liked like 90s alternative rock and like pop and 90s R&B too, and 2000 R&B and some hip hop, but like mainly like that 90s 2000s, like the top hits, and you know what I'm saying, like like I love One Republic. Like when I was in school, I used to dress in all black, like you know what I'm saying, when I had my little emo phase and stuff. But I'm gonna drop this link. If I drop this link, this is only for Love Jones, so she can tell us this Coolio story. Let's see. And then we're gonna keep reading these lyrics. Nigga, I was born in 93 and I know this song. Well, Robin, I'm not you and you not me. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, I'll be sure. First one said, I want to read your mind, know your deepest feelings. I want to make it right for you. Baby, show me. Let me share the mystery. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Listen to your heart tonight. Come on, come on, come on. Make it all right. Yeah. Okay, that seemed pretty normal. That seemed pretty normal so far. Then I know a melody that we could sing together. I've got the secret key to you, baby. Let's make music, harmonizing ecstasy. Come on and sing it to me. So this is definitely about having sex. Here we go. Here in the garden, where temptation feels so right, passion can make you fall for what you feel. In the garden, woo, ooh, we can make it come alive. We can make it come alive. Every night, every single night, oh woman, your secret garden. Who, ooh, who.
What song is this?
The Secret Garden by Quincy Jones. It's an old school song.
Oh, I don't know this song.
I sound like AI reading this shit. I just realized that I legitimately sound like AI reading this.
That is hilarious. She's like, ooh, the secret garden. Yeah.
I need to be with you. Let me satisfy you. Do you want me to all night?
Stop.
Gonna hold you. Ooh, baby. Can't I touch you there? Come on, come on, come on, come on. I keep you satisfied, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh wee, baby. Please, baby, all night. Come on, come out tonight.
You giving Chat GPT vibes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So how you doing?
I'm good. I feel like my allergies, my voice is, it's in and out. But a disclaimer, because people be saying that I come over to your show to like talk about things, certain types of things, but it's because I feel comfortable with you and we talk, Hello?
Exactly. We talk all the time anyway.
Are you there?
Yeah. We talk all the time anyway.
Exactly, because I remember when I was talking about P. Diddy's sons, people was like, oh, why she went over to his show and said that. Like, first of all, I could do what I want. And second of all, like, I talk to Storm about these things in real life. But so I knew Coolio the last year of his life, which I've asked God so many times, like, why did I know him the last year of his life? Like, why? Like,
right.
Why did he pass away? Like when we were really building something and we were supposed to work on things together. He even asked me to be on marriage boot camp with him. Like to pretend to be a couple or I don't know if he really actually liked me. Like I'm sure he did because everybody likes me, but whatever. So he told me a few stories about a few people, and he told me that Quincy Jones really liked him. And he also told me that because he didn't sleep with Quincy Jones, he feels like he didn't blow up as much as he could have.
Now, did he tell you when? Did he tell you when Quincy Jones wanted to have sex with him?
He told me this is like when his song came out, Gangsta's Paradise was like at the height, and Quincy Jones would send him gifts to his house, and he said he sent him a bottle of alcohol that was really expensive, and it was like engraved with like his initials with a heart. And he was like, why would a nigga
say it how he said it. Say it how he said
yeah,
it.
he was like, yo, why would a nigga send me some shit with a fucking heart on it? And I was like, he's like, that motherfucker was gay. He was trying to get me. And I was like, what? He was trying to get you? He was like, he was trying to get me. Then he was like, I met him a couple times, but the first time I met him, he was cool. The second time, after he started sending me gifts, he tried to kiss him. Coolio was like, Quincy Jones tried to kiss me. Yes, he said, that motherfucker tried to kiss me. It's giving clout chaser. Bitch, I don't chase clout. I am clout. He was like, oh, he tried to kiss me. So I was like, what you mean he tried to kiss me? What did you do? So he's standing in the kitchen because Coolio used to smoke cigarettes. He's standing in the kitchen with a cigarette hanging out his mouth. And he reenacted it on me. I was like, oh God, like I don't need you to, we don't need to do that. But he reenacted it on me. And so he pulled me in and was acting like he was about to kiss me and on the lips. And he was like, he kind of elbowed Quincy Jones, and Quincy Jones almost fell down. And I thought he was lying because I'm like, you was able to knock Quincy Jones to the ground and ain't nobody tackle your ass. But I had to remember he's also, especially at this time, a big fucking celebrity. So, you know, when celebrities are together, that's like me and you. If we together, ain't nobody gonna be around. You know, we could literally just be in each other's presence.
That's true.
Just us. So there's no bodyguards. Like, you in the section, basically. And he said he like elbowed him because it was a reflex. And then he was like, Quincy Jones almost fell to the ground and he had to catch him. And he was like, oh my God, like I almost knocked out Quincy Jones. Like, and he was like, that's how it go. And he said, because he didn't drink the juice, he didn't take.
Oh man, you went out. Oh, you went out. Oh no. Oh no, you cut out. Okay. You cut out. I'm gonna let you hit the link again. You cut out. You cut out. I believe it though. I don't know about y'all. I believe it though, but I want to hear the rest of the story. You cut out. I definitely want to hear the rest of this story. Oh, you know, baby, you know I'm gonna edit. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for her to hit that link. In the meantime, we're gonna go back to reading the song. Okay, so you can hit it again if you like. Okay, so while we waiting on that, okay, there. Oh, just in time. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it had like.
I don't know what happened.
No.
Maybe they don't want me to tell the story. I don't know, but I'm not lying. I don't lie. Like, I have no reason to lie. And people, and I'm chasing. I have no reason to do that. Like, he literally was my friend. Like, we used to talk almost every day, and then he passed away, and that really hurt. Like, you know, and then seeing people talking about it online, I'm like, wow, like that really was my friend. But he told me, so like I said, he elbowed Quincy like with the back of his elbow, and he almost fell to the ground. He said he caught him, and then everybody just laughed it off and act like nothing happened. And I'm like, so nothing happened to you? He like, no, like nothing happened. And I like I said, I had to really think about it because I at first I'm like, is he lying? But then I'm like, he was one of the hottest fucking rappers out at that time. So it's not far-fetched that they would be, like I said, together, and Quincy Jones was sending him gifts. I don't know what the other gifts was, but he specifically told me about a bottle of alcohol that was really expensive, and it had their initials on it, a C and a Q and a heart. He told
Oh
me.
my God.
Yes. And
he wanted to be his lover.
Yes. He basically, Quincy Jones was a gatekeeper. Like, and you know, sometimes, like when you in the entertainment industry, you got to go through certain levels. Certain levels comes with certain devils, new devils. And if you don't do what they ask you to do, then you don't get to the next level. And Coolio told me, he said I wasn't down, and that's why I got blackballed. He told me he got blackballed because he wasn't trying to, do the things. Like Coolio won a whole Grammy. I think that goes over people's heads. Like he legit won a Grammy. His song was on commercials, like his royalties. He was lit like a Christmas tree in the 90s. Like he really was. And he didn't go as far as he could have because he was not trying to be booty brothers with Quincy Jones.
And I think a lot of people need to understand, because people love to judge and be like, oh, you a has-been, you never made it. And sometimes you got to tell people, bitch, I could have if I would have been willing to lay on my fucking back on my knees.
Yep.
So,
but
do you want to before you go, do you want to tell the Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett story?
Yeah. Coolio also told me he was at a club with Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett, and Queen Latifah was under the table eating Jada Pinkett's pussy. He said Queen Latifah was also like a gatekeeper, like, and if you wanted to go to the next level, chances are you was her girlfriend at a time or two. So
really?
Yeah, he also told me Nia Long was screwing off with Jada Pinkett not Jada Pinkett, with Queen Latifah at one point. And I was like, what? Like, but he told me he saw with his own eyes Queen Latifah eating Jada Pinkett out. The other people was just, that's like speculation or whatever, but he saw with his own eyes Queen Latifah underneath a table at a party going down on Jada Pinkett.
Damn. Somebody said Queen Latifah big self was under a table. Shit.
Yep.
Listen, when you want to eat some pussy, baby, you eat that pussy. When you want to eat that pussy, you're like, damn.
Yeah, he told me about a few other people that I was like, he told me some shit about Snoop Dogg. Told me about Method Man. Yeah, everybody having these allegations about Busta Rhymes. He told me for sure Busta Rhymes was gay.
He said he know that for sure that Busta Rhymes is gay.
Yes, Coolio said for sure Busta Rhymes is gay. He told me Method Man was bisexual. He told me Redman was straight gay, like he only liked boys.
What? Hold on.
He told me he walked in a studio session with Redman getting topped off by a young boy. Oh my God, I feel like I shouldn't be saying this.
Okay, we'll.
I don't know how old the boy was. I'm not saying he was underage because I don't know, but Coolio said boy. So, if you saying boy, then I'm thinking it's a young person.
He could just be a young man, honestly, young dude.
I'm not trying to say that Redman was doing anything with anybody underage. I just got to put that out there. But for sure, he walked in on him with a boy in a studio.
Now, hold on. Before you do that, hold on. Before you go.
And I'm not lying, y'all. I really was friends with this man.
Hold up. Method Man.
Bisexual.
Y'all said not my Method Man. We don't know these people in real life. Y'all don't think just because you see their online, their celebrity persona, you don't know what people are into behind the scenes.
Somebody said allegedly. I guess allegedly, but I'm literally telling y'all what Coolio told me. I'm not lying. Like,
they mad in the chat. Come on now.
I hate that I have to keep saying I'm not lying, but I really was. This was like one of my closest friends. I met him in Vegas during my birthday trip, and it was up. It was lit. Like I don't have no reason to tell lies. He flew me out. He came to New York. I saw him up here. Then he flew me out to North Carolina. He had another house in North Carolina, and we talked almost every single day. And like not just regular on the phone, but we would FaceTime. He would FaceTime me like all the time. We started working on music together. We didn't end up recording anything, but we wrote a couple songs. Like he would always be like, "You're a superstar." Like, "Hey, what the fuck you doing?" Like, like, "Hey, I ain't sold out, but I have a video with him on my YouTube too. That's a couple years back though, but when he was,
I can find that.
So, Because people saying I'm clout chasing, like I don't lie. Like I have no reason to clout chase, y'all. I really don't have no reason for that.
Yeah, you don't at all. If you knew the man, you knew the man, and it's okay. They just have certain people where they like, I just can't believe you don't know who met the man is. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he told me. He said Method Man was bisexual. He said Busta Rhymes was straight gay. He said Redman was straight gay. He said Snoop Dogg did a whole bunch of Tootsie.
Not the Tootsie.
Yeah, he said Snoop was on drugs real bad. I was like, what?
What kind of drugs Snoop on?
Coke. Allegedly, I guess. Allegedly. But that's what he said. He said he was really drugged out real bad. Like, not even just like, once in a while you go to a party. Like, no, he said like he got the deal on speed dial. Like, he always lit up like a Christmas tree.
I'ma just say, at the end of the day, we don't know these people. Yeah, at the end of the day, the day gotta end. But look, Coolio told her that. Don't get mad at Lil Jones.
He did tell me.
Yeah, Coolio said that.
Quincy Jones tried to screw him. He tried to court him with gifts.
Damn.
So everybody be thinking Diddy is a boogeyman, and I'm like, everybody, all of the gatekeepers in the industry is like that.
Yeah. Diddy ain't the only one. That's why nobody really looked the other way. That's why nobody really looked at Diddy crazy. Sonny said Snoop is over there with his wife being a strip club owner. Why is it, as a matter of fact, how is it that Snoop Dogg doesn't get shit? He produced porn back in the 90s. And him and his wife just opened up a strip club. How does he have a family man image, but they just opened up a strip club?
Because he doing what he needs to do. He's aligned himself with the powers that be. Like, he be doing business with Martha Stewart. Like, all of these people are at the top, and they're giving personas. A lot of them be working for the CIA. Like, it's just a lot that's going on, and they do these things. They pump out certain types of content, certain types of imagery for a reason. We're all under MK Ultra. That's why I be yelling, it's a scam, it's magic, because it really is. It really is. And if you don't drink the juice, and if you don't align yourself with the right people, then if you make a bad deal, if you do something that people don't like, then you go down. Coolio was too. No, he wasn't. Well, from what I gather from knowing him as close as we were, he wasn't. And that's why he wasn't as big as Snoop Dogg. Like, really think about it. He won a Grammy. Like, he had a song that was an anthem. Like, he didn't make just a song that's like a fly by night type of record. Like, he made a monumental song.
True.
So for him to not like ascend to the same heights is because he wasn't being a booty bro. Like,
that's a mess. Listen, any final words for your head out?
That's it. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not lying. Like, people like to say I really am that fucking bitch in real life. Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
Take care now. Ooh, that. I already started getting some emails. Damn, that was. Maybe I just started getting some emails already. I want to say thank you to Jesse for the super chat. Everybody that's in the super chat, everybody that's in the cash out. I want to say thank you to Michelle Cortasia once again. I appreciate that so much. The church is always accepting donations, or maybe that's Michelle, not Michelle. Michelle. Who emailing you? Somebody that know Red Man. Nobody that know Red Man. Hold up, I ain't gonna read the email, but let me look at it again because it popped up. It popped up quick. I'm not taking no more calls right now, y'all. I gotta. I just brought her up just to talk about that. All right. Better than Sean Atwood's live today. Listen, Coolio had been clean for years. It's a good point. Now moving right along, I want to go ahead and finish off these lyrics, and then let me ask y'all: do y'all want me to? Damn, another email. Damn. Oh, this person. Oh, they know. Oh, they know Redman. Ooh, Lord, leave that alone. Yeah, straight to people. Yeah, people got tea. People got tea. Moving right along from that, we also got to talk about the Tyrese Twitter live. I don't know if y'all saw that. Tyrese went live on Twitter for like 55 minutes and just started like going in. Hold up. You know, if y'all want to follow me on Twitter, you know, Black Tatted Nerd, I'll pop up. That's the ratchet Twitter though. That's where we go be ratchet, and you know, you see what you see over there. I don't really be posting like that, but you see what you see. So, all right. So, do y'all want me to end this live and then come back to that, or just go ahead and hop back into that? I can add him into the. Lay down. I can add him back into the thumbnail later. What's on his head? Listen. Yeah, he definitely went on to hop into it. Okay. Let's finish. I just want to read this last verse. Okay. Elder Bar said, I need to be with you. Let me lay beside you. Okay. Oh, we said that. So, yeah, I mean, this is definitely about sex coming to the secret garden. Barry White said, yeah, baby, I'll take good care of you. That's what a man is supposed to do. I'll be there for you all the time. Let your hair down. Let me get you in the mood. And then chorus says, into the garden where temptation feels so right. Passion can make you fall for what you feel. In the garden, we can make it come alive every night. Oh, woman, here in the garden. Wow. So y'all get the point with that. Y'all get the point. All right. Moving right along. Let's hop into Tyrese. Somebody said that Coolio died. Coolio been dead like 2 years. Come on now. Let's Tyrese went live last night on Twitter, and let's just get into it.
Good morning. The first thing I want every black woman to know is that irregardless of the gaslighting and the narrative that have been created, I, black man, black father, I don't know of a black man that can say we are not voting for Kamala Harris because she's a black woman. That is a narrative that has been created, which ain't got shit to do with us as black men. I came out of a black vagina.
Oh, God.
I was breastfed with that breast milk from a black woman. I was raised by a black queen, a black woman. Now, these days, the idea and the concept of people dating out of their race or doing whatever they want to do with their own sexual preference. I don't want anybody to confuse or try and put words in my mouth. I am a black man. I'm a black king. My father was a black man. My mother was a black woman. They met, they fell in love, and co-created another black king. But me as a black man, I am fully in support of the President of the United States, being a black woman. So whoever the fuck created that narrative, and it starts rolling and rolling and rolling, you're not speaking for me, and you're not speaking for all black men. Let's make sure we say that. Now let's get back to trolling. What am I doing and what am I wearing? I'm wearing something that broke the internet. I put the outfit back on, respectfully and rightfully so. For all of the Generation Z, the Gen Zs out here, those are called bell bottoms. These are, I don't know, shingles or whatever the case may be. And these are the stairs that I got married on before my ex-wife left me, August 2020. And this is the same house that I got the news.
What? What is this? What is this? Yo, what is Black Queen? Black where? Listen, and there's no shade to Tyrese, but I am legitimately concerned for him sometimes. Like, the way he carries himself. And we just got some more tea. Damn. Okay. Let me do one thing at a time. The way Tyrese tends to like carry himself, whether it's interviews or just like his online behavior, I do not have the right to diagnose him. I'm not going to attempt to diagnose him, but he shows signs of like a nervous breakdown. Seriously. And I know he's been through a lot with the divorce, and I think his mother passed around that same time too. May she rest in peace. Not talking about nobody's parents, no disrespect. But he said, yeah, he seems depressed. He seems like when he gets on camera, like he's talking, but there's really a lot more that he wants to say that he can't quite say. Let's get to these receipts. Hold on. Dear Storm, my friend's brother dated Kadada Jones, and he was becoming a rapper. He was basically an up-and-coming rapper. He used to hang out with Ice-T, and that was when Ice-T was still with the other chick named Denise, I think. Hold up. Ice-T, Denise. Maybe she meant Darlene. Did she mean Darlene? Let me see. I think she meant Darlene. I'm gonna move on. Yeah, she meant Darlene. So he used to hang out with Ice-T. That was when Ice-T was still with the other chick named Denise, but Darlene. This was in the early 90s when Ice-T used to have a red BMW and also a motorcycle when he lived up on Beechwood Street in Hollywood. Oh my God. Golly. I wonder what people are going to say about me in the future when I'm famous. Because the way people be spilling tea. All right, this person ain't lying. There go the red BMW right there. All commentary is alleged, yes. This was in the early 90s when Ice-T used to have a red BMW and also a motorcycle when he lived up on Beechwood Street in Hollywood. My friend's brother was hanging out with Ice-T and going to the studio to make an album. He was going over to Quincy Jones' house regularly to see Kadada. Well, eventually he went from being an inspiring rapper to a crackhead. I know for a fact that Quincy Jones likes thugs. And I have a feeling that Quincy Jones tried to do something with him because it was very strange that for someone who never did drugs or to drink alcohol, suddenly my friend became a crackhead. Allegedly. She said, yes, I meant Darlene. I meant Darlene, the pretty one. All right, we think we just found some more footage. Hold up. Hold on, guys. There's too much coming in at once. All right. So let's do copy link. Give me 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Listen, I can absolutely believe that Quincy Jones liked thugs. Yeah, I think it was 50 virgin thugs waiting for Quincy Jones in heaven. Let me stop. Let me stop. I'm being too messy. I don't even really believe nobody in heaven yet. Okay. So everybody wants a thug. They all rainbow. Listen. I mean, yeah, they are. Listen. And I'll just tell y'all, Redman's assistant definitely hit me up in an email and said, don't let her say that about him. I'm just like, oh, Lord. All right, so let's go to, all right, go to my email here.
Yo, Dane, I tried to reach out to you several times. I support you.
Dane, I'm with motherfucking Coolio right now.
Dane, I tried to reach out to you several times. I support you, bro. I think you one of the most important black men in America, bro. I think you need to be protected, guarded. You're a treasure.
You just fucking said, you know what? You're not an African. You're a Native American. Yeah. He said this, and I asked him. I said, "Do you know Dane Calloway?" And he said, "Yes."
Of course I do.
Of course he does.
But I knew this. I knew this already. I knew from my grandparents. My grandparents were full blood Native on my father's side, and then my mother's grandfather, which is my great grandfather. My mother's grandfather is full blood.
All right, so we're listening to Coolio hang out with Love Jones. This was back in, and I'm so glad you got that footage, Love Jones. September 19, 2021. So this is Love Jones giving proof. This is love. Hey, thank y'all for the donations. Hey, shout out to Collectively. Oh my God, you cash out on a brother. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Y'all see what I'm saying? See, y'all tried to say Love Jones was lying. This is proof she did know Coolio in his car with him. September 19, 2021. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead. See, can I share, create posts? See, Love Jones really did know Coolio. All right, I'm post that. Give it a like too. All right. So now let's move back to Tyrese. Jesus.
Well, living in that not only did she leave me, I got married on these stairs. She packed up all 50 boxes right here in the foyer with 6 or 7 of her friends, and she covered up the Ring camera with a COVID mask at the time. This was August 2020, and she left me, and she never came back. Cried me a river, right? Then all of a sudden, I'm now in the studio to work on an album that I never wanted to work on, to sing about a relationship that I thought would never come to an end, to then get in the studio and discover that I'm now singing a song produced by the legendary David Foster from 50 years ago, 50, when he was in a singing group called Skylark. The song was called Wildflower. And today, as I put my piece back on my head that I wore in my music video, it looked much better than this, but this was the piece that was on top. And this was the outfit that I wore. And those were the stairs that I got married on. And this was the foyer that she left me with her 50 boxes. And this is the new relationship that I'm in with Zelly, who became my rescue. And now my song Wildflower is number one. Number one on Billboard. We got a number one song. And in this moment, what I want to share with all of you who are trying to figure out how to get through and how to survive levels of losses, things that you never asked for, the things that you never signed up for, the things that you can't process, the things that you just simply don't understand. What I've learned is God is very, very specific about the things that he puts specific people through, because he wants you to do and create and become a specific thing. This album that you guys are at home loving, I'm frustrated about it. I feel a way about it. The album is entitled Beautiful Pain. I feel a way about the fact that this album exists. I feel a way about the fact that people are at home listening to thoughts and feelings and vulnerabilities that I never thought I would ever put out into the world. Because I wanted to get married, and like other people, men and women who get married and they end up going through a divorce, it's not that you're playing victim when you say this. The relationship really did end. And when the relationship ended, you really don't know why. I'm one of those people. So with that being said, God has a way of putting specific people through specific things because he's trying to specifically push you into something, push something out of you creatively, trying to get you to give birth to something that did not exist in the world. And when you ask God for a breakthrough, the one thing about the all-knowing God, and you ask him to clear out people, things, and situations that no longer serve me, the one thing that I know that scares me sometime about the all-knowing God is that he's not going to give you the heads up of how he's going to go about answering that prayer. He is not going to give you the heads up of how he's going to do everything that you've asked him to do. Father God, I love you and I trust you. Please order my footsteps. Please, God, clear out all things, people, and situations that no longer serve me.
Now, you got to be careful with that prayer there. Let me stop you. You got to be careful with that prayer there. Every time I pray that prayer, trip to Arkansas. Oh, this one girl got married. Can't stand Google Photos giving me all these doggone updates. Anyway, whenever I say that prayer, people start dropping like flies out of my life. Boom, 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 boom. They start dropping. So before y'all pray that prayer, I'm here to let you know it works. And it works very well. However, I want to come to y'all and say, what y'all think is wrong with Tyrese? What? I'm confused. I'm gonna let him keep talking because I'm confused.
And when you pray that prayer, boys and girls, what you need to understand is that that might be your wife. That might be your husband. That might be your friends that you grew up with and been knowing and connected to your whole life. That might be somebody that you work with or work for. That might be a job that you are working at, and you can't really see yourself ever working at any other job. So when you ask God to clear out all things, people, and situations that no longer serve me, that could include things, people, and situations that you love and that you're very familiar with. So what does that mean? That means that we are here. Beautiful pain. Let me tell you guys and show you guys something that no one in the world has ever seen. Stay with me. Stay with me. No one has ever seen this. No one has ever seen this. What if I told you guys at some point I'm about to release my own candle line that says Tyrese Wildflower, that says Tyrese Rescue, and that says Rescue? What if I told you guys that I'm about to release the Beautiful Pain album box set? What if I told you that there's a personal note that I wrote on there just for you? What if I told you that the album now comes with 2 red vinyls? You see there? 2 red vinyls. What if I told you that underneath the red vinyls are the red silk sheets with the candle that says Beautiful Pain, that's gardenia, with the Beautiful Pain splash spray, with the red silk sheets, a limited edition, collector's edition, and I'm gonna be up on Amazon very, very soon. What if I told you that being number 1 on Billboard right now and making a mockery of me for simply going to sing the national anthem in my outfit with this hair and this outfit, particular video dedicated to my mother? What if I told you that I might play crazy, but I'm far from it? What if I told you that there was always a plan, and although sometimes the plan feels and appears to be a gimmick, and although it goes viral, it's always connected to something? When God sends you an assignment and God gives you a vision and an idea, and he recognizes you being an individual and recognizes the fact that you are just different. When the word weird is thrown around, the word weirdo is thrown around, and it's usually thrown around with something that's negative. When you hear the word narcissist, it is normally a negative. When you hear the word selfish, it is normally a negative. Well, I'm here to tell you guys that being a weirdo got me living in a 25,000 square foot mansion in the most exclusive neighborhood of life. Being a narcissist has allowed for me, in a good way, not a negative narcissist, a good way.
So he's a... I don't know what this was for. I'm so confused. I'm legitimately confused. All right, the link is still pinned. If people want to come back now and comment and make a comment, y'all can. I don't like this is hard to sit through because all I got out of this is his wife left him. We already know that. He seems to be lonely. He's admitted to be a narcissist. He's admitted to being weird. He's admitted to being crazy. These are all things we know. Like what? Yeah, there are no good narcs. There is no such thing. So what is he trying to get us to? I don't know. Like, I don't know what he's. I'm confused. And I'm a pretty smart dude, but I don't know what he's talking about. Was he trying to like inadvertently show us that he's gonna be doing candle magic now? I don't want to buy none of your candles. Especially if they're gonna have me acting like you. I don't want to buy none of your candles. You better sell them candles called a wildfire. Don't put your name on it. He's giving Ray J vibes, cloud chasing because these celebrities are going bro. Yeah. Damn, like what is going on? He might be going bro. Well, listen, I'm not gonna laugh at that, but what I will say is between child support for 2 kids, alimony for 2 ex-wives, attorney's fees, yeah. He might be. I hate to say this, because nigga, you know you can't get out of paying that child support. You're not gonna get out of that. Buy the candles so we can see where. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to buy his candles. No, thank you. One thing about it. What was I about to say? Oh, I think he needs to sell that house. Because he live in Atlanta, right? He got a mansion in Atlanta. With his ex-wife taking him back and forth to court and this and that, and I don't know if Hollywood is calling like that. He may need to sell that house. What's going on, Dora Lee?
Hey, I'm in my bonnet again. I'm always in a scarf or a bonnet when I come see you.
That's okay.
So I don't know what's going on with Tyrese, but I think he might be bipolar. I'm just gonna be honest. He's so crazy. Like, you just never know what to expect when he come on live.
You never know what to expect. And like, he just started off, he's in the dark, he's in a costume. I'm like, what is going on?
He's so strange.
And what did he say? He got a 20,000 square foot. What did he say?
He said a 25,000 square foot house or 27,000 square foot house or something. That don't make you not strange
at all. And ain't nobody in that house with him. This man is lonely. He's losing.
What happened to that chick that he was flaunting? She looked like she was black and knees or something. She was real pretty.
You talking about Zelly? He showed a picture of her and said, they still together, but she ain't there.
Didn't he like throw her vibrator or something down a dishwasher?
Yeah, he put a vibrator in the garbage disposal. He shaved her coochie on live.
I remember that.
And then she left him for a minute. Then she came back and he bought her like 2 cars. And
he bought her a car. He's nuts. He's nuts. I just don't. I mean, I understand. Okay, when your mother or one of your parents passing away, I understand you having a breakdown over that. And the divorce, I could get that, but he been tripping prior to that.
Yes.
So he's crazy. Oh, and for them people that was in the comment section talking about Love Jones, I do believe her. I've been following Dan Calloway for a long time, and I remember that video when she was talking to Dan in the car with Coolio. But see, don't nobody want to believe nothing. Yeah, I don't be on these YouTube streets. But I've been following Dane for a long time. So I remember that video. So I believe when she said Method Man, no, I'm not gonna lie though. That I said Dr. Mothod, man. Oh my God. That bothered me.
I know. And Redman's assistant hit me up like,
oh God.
Like, don't let her say that about him. I was like, oh Lord.
This idiot is gas straight. Oh my God.
I'm like, oh Lord. Histo Funk said, I went to school in Hollywood. It has an effect upon you. Hollywood will eat you up.
I believe that. You
know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all too. People been calling your boy to come to Hollywood for years.
Don't do it, Storm. Don't.
For years.
I don't want you to become a weirdo. It's something about that industry that makes everybody a weirdo. Like most people My bad. Most people are weirdos, it seems like, in that industry. And even the guy from Menace to Society, did you see that when he went on, I think it was the Art of Dialogue, he went on there, he was like, the dude asked him about the naked basketball parties that Jamie Foxx and Puff used to throw.
Oh yeah, and he started stuttering.
And he started, I said, oh no, not him too. I had such a crush on him back in the day. I said, not him too. Oh my God.
And that's another thing Jaguar also talked about on this channel. The lady, so I interviewed a lady who she produced 2 movies for Hollywood, and she even showed me like the bank statements when they deposited like $2 million in her bank account. I said, ooh, I need somebody to deposit there right now.
Right.
But when she told me all the stuff she went through, how like the producers they were sister and brother, but they were fucking each other.
Oh,
the first meeting, and they was talking about fucking over breakfast. They met for breakfast, the producers, and it was like a couple assistant, right? And they was all like, yeah, you know, because she was a black woman and they were white. She was like, yeah, you know, we're gonna turn you into a sandwich and inside out Oreo. Like it was and she listen, even the premise of her horror movie was about like, you know, leaving demons or whatever and going and finding God and Jesus. And then they was like, well, you know, but there's more than one God and you don't want to offend other people and Jesus isn't that important. I mean, it was like, and she was telling me, and then she said she tried to pull back and she was like, well, I'm not doing this movie now. Like, I'll take my movie over there. The white man said, we own you, bitch.
Oh, yes, don't do it.
When I tell you, it's the way she imitated his voice because he kept trying to get her to give in. And she's like, no, there's only one. Because they were trying to get her to put in a movie that there's multiple paths to heaven. And she said, no. She said, my belief is that there's only one way to heaven. And he said, you know what, forget it. I'm going to get somebody else to do my movie. He said, we own you, bitch.
Oh.
I'd have cried.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'd have cried. I don't win live. I would win live like Sukiyana. Y'all, I can't get out of this. I don't know what else.
Right. Oh my God. Oh. But people keep not believing. Like they keep showing you every day. They keep showing you this strange behavior every day. And they keep not believing what's going on. They keep thinking, oh, it's just internet gossip. No, these people are weirdos.
And listen, even if we get some of the details wrong, the general consensus of the story
it's some truth in it. Like if it's smoke, there's fire.
Yes.
And especially like when he was talking about Snoop Dogg had a real bad drug problem. You remember that time he was snorting coke off Selena Powell tatas?
Yeah, that was around the time Snoop Dogg had that Jesus phase when he was making gospel music.
Right.
Making gospel music. Cheating on his wife with Selena Powell. Now Snoop talking about, oh, I love my wife. Every time we see Shantae, she look tired, worn. She just look.
Because she tired of his ass.
She tired of his ass. And then they open up a strip club together. Oh, how romantic.
Yeah, okay. That ain't nothing but a pimp bank adventure. I ain't never trust Snoop anyway, ever since that Tupac situation. I think you had something to do with that, Snoop. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I think you helped line them up. I ain't never liked Snoop since then, so.
Hold on, let's play this video here. Shout out to Art of Dialogue.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But looking at this Jaguar Wright interview, she also alleging that Jamie Foxx be having naked basketball games at his house. Is there any truth to that?
Wow. So let me tell
you, Amanda.
Let me clear something. First of all, who in the hell gonna have a naked basketball game? That's not accurate. Nobody have a. So let me explain. First of all, I remember a basketball game, right? I do remember a basketball game, but I remember Jamie being working on a film called Jarhead. Wasn't nowhere around when the situation was at Bay. But so listen, so at the basketball game, it was actually a basketball game. It wasn't like dudes and it just playing basketball naked. No, it's just like how when you play basketball and horse, it was horse. So say you got some girls and guys and it's horse, and you're playing horse and you miss. And somebody be like, may take off a ring or you try to take off a shoestring, you try to take off everything, but because you're playing a game. So it really was a game of horse. that was like, oh, if you miss something, take a sock off or not nobody just going outside playing no naked at basketball. She just whoever it is, whatever it is just going off of what someone is saying. So it's not, you have to see you'd have to see a naked basketball game, right? So so all right, just for a second, who will actually play a naked basketball game? Like, hey man, we finna go outside. We ain't got no we just naked. We gonna that sound corny. Come on, man.
So this is secondhand information she getting.
All right.
He told on himself.
Now, didn't he say it around the time Jamie Foxx was doing Jarhead?
Yep.
Jamie Foxx was doing Jarhead in 2005. So Jamie Foxx was popping around 2005.
Right. He was.
I can believe a naked basketball
I
game.
can too. I think he told on himself. I think he was there. You see how he was stuttering?
He could never speak for me. He stuttered too damn much. Like, you done gave it all away. Like, damn.
He was there and participating. You weren't taking off no, because later in the interview, he was like, you take off a shoelace or a ring or a watch. You weren't taking off that. Y'all was in there sweaty, naked, and there wasn't no women around.
Not only that, when you play basketball, you don't wear that many. You ain't got that much to
Right.
take off anyway, but basketball shorts. So I'm just
and a tank. You got basketball shorts, tank,
and a tank,
and some gym shoes and some socks on.
That's it.
That's it, because it get hot when you're playing basketball. Storm, all these dudes. Oh my God! Well, we knew Quincy was gay because remember Quincy some years ago. I think he was like 87 years old. He came out. He was like, "Oh yeah, I done fucked a dude or let a dude fuck me or something."
Yeah, he did. And even Clive Davis said in his autobiography, he said, I think I identify as bisexual. Really? You know the truth. And I think you're going to agree with me. Women are out here getting beat, their ass beat, raped, and just treated horribly because niggas just really want to fuck
They
niggas.
really want to be with men.
Fuck your niggas.
They really want to be with men. And they be damaged from the relationships of their mother. Because if you go back on Quincy Jones, his mother, I think she has severe mental illness. She has schizophrenia. So she was taken to a hospital and she was never able to care for him and his brother. And then when his father got remarried, the stepmother didn't like them. He didn't like the father's children. So she used to play favorites between her children and his children. So he never really liked women. That's
another Stevie J.
Pretty much. That's why he ended up, because he couldn't be with a black woman, because black women damaged him. Not say nothing bad about sisters, but in his mind, black women damaged him. Yeah. Right. And so then he got with a white chick, but he really don't like women anyway. That's why he been sleeping with dudes this whole time. And I also wonder about that relationship between him and Michael. Because Michael was young when he met Quincy Jones.
Hold up, I'm finna pull up a picture while you talking. Hold up. Quincy Jones. Do you believe Michael was gay or was he asexual?
I think Michael might have been asexual because I think he was a child in the industry and he was damaged. I think he was asexual. I don't think he was gay. Personally, I don't. But I don't know.
Because some people are asexual.
Right. I just don't think Michael could be really, truly intimate with somebody because he was so damaged. We don't know what he went through. He had been in the industry since the age of 5 or 7 or something. Like he been performing since like the age of 5.
And you know what always got me too when they talked about the beatings that they daddy used to give them. Okay, first I know we all over the place, but let's start here. Joe Jackson beat the shit out of all of his kids that he had with Catherine. Did you know he had a couple kids outside of Catherine?
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't beat them.
He didn't make them work either.
He didn't make them work. He didn't tell them they was ugly. Nothing like that. Mm-hmm. But the black kids that he had with Catherine, he beat them all. And then when he used to, what they called them whippings back then, he used to make the boys strip naked. Then he oiled them up. Then he whipped them.
I'll say this too. I heard, and I can't remember what channel this was, but I heard too that his father used to just leave him with producers.
Oh wow.
And people like Clive Davis, people like Quincy. He just leave them with these people. We don't know what happened to Michael. We really don't. We don't know what happened to him.
Well, then they knew what they was. So it goes back to my original theory that the majority of these kids were sold by their parents.
By their parents, yeah. Because Joe Jackson definitely, and he knew Michael was the most talented out of the group. That's why he was, I think, so much harder on Michael than all the others.
Lawrence said oiled and whipped up. Whip was insane. That's what he did.
That is insane.
Now old school father would say, drop your britches, boy. That's what they used to say, drop your britches.
But oiled up and that,
For me, the oiling up was like,
what is that? That's why them kids are so damaged, especially Michael. Michael, he may have took it the hardest, or he might have gotten the most,
I think he got it the hardest.
Yeah, he got it the hardest. Michael was the most talented out of everybody. And then I don't know if you ever recall one of his daughters outside of Catherine, the one he had that with the real light skin.
Giovanni Jackson.
Yep. Yeah, she was like, Janet got upset because she was actually able to call him daddy, and they had to call him Joe.
They had to call him Joe. You know what it was? Joe didn't never want them kids with Catherine.
Yeah, and he had a bunch of them with him.
He had a bunch of. I guess I don't know who the oldest is, but it sounds like he was forced to marry Catherine. Like my grandfather was forced to marry my grandmother because he kept getting her pregnant, and he treated my grandmother like shit. He was abusive. And then his second wife, he didn't do it like that.
Hey, the rabbit hole goes deep. This industry crazy. I mean, we hear about it every day. Don't nobody want to believe nothing. They just be killing me with that. Because I remember that video when they was talking to Dan Calloway with Love Jones. And I'm like, she is not lying. They was friends.
Yeah.
They was truly friends. I remember that. I remember a couple of times watching her and Coolio together. They was friends.
You know what a lot of it is? So a lot of people don't know who Love Jones know. Like they really don't know Love Jones yet. So
right. Well, she's still up and coming. So
yeah. And a lot of stuff she don't be wanting to tell them because I'm like, shit, I'd have been told. I'd have
been told you. That shit was just. Hey, that shit was juicy. She was telling. I'm sitting here holding my head like, no,
that's what I'm saying.
Man, no, not Red Man. But
that's
yeah,
what
I believe it. I believe
it. I'd have been went live. Bam,
right.
bam.
It was like one after the other. She's like, oh, I probably got to say allegedly. Now spill the tea.
Spill it.
We want to hear it all.
But I understand she's a woman. She got to be comfortable. And she got to be comfortable with really putting that stuff out there. So I totally get it. But hell, they think I don't know nobody. And if y'all knew who was in this phone, if y'all knew niggas that somehow got my phone number. Now I looked. Apparently, you can like text through the iCloud. I don't quite understand that.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that either.
But it's been some niggas that wanted the FUCK.
Right.
That y'all would never
believe.
Expect. And I ain't gonna tell you because bitch, I ain't getting killed to get my ass beat.
Right. Right.
But if I really was like that, do you know how many niggas and niggas with money? Not no bro, you bitches for broke niggas with money.
Right.
Broke niggas. Niggas with money.
I feel like we living in modern day Sodom and Gomorrah.
We really are.
I swear.
I don't care
how they be
nobody tell me on this internet. Dorley, let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody tell me on this internet. These niggas be bisexual.
all day.
I don't care.
You gotta vet whatever dudes you deal with. You really gotta vet them, because I'm telling you, you just never know if he hunching over or he hunching somebody else over.
You really gotta ask questions too.
Right.
Did he try calling you? Revolt reached out in June of 2023. Said I can get in the room with Puff in 48 hours.
I'm so glad you ready to do that
shit. When I tell you I laid up in the bed
you reading
reading
been a
it,
victim like shit.
I'd have been filing a lawsuit too.
You'd have been one of the people filing. You'd have been like, what's that dude named Rod? Oh man, what's
Lil Rod, yeah.
Rod. When he had me in the house, I couldn't leave. I woke up violated.
And see, I gotta be careful because I feel, gay niggas like me. I gotta be careful.
Yo, it's terrible out here. Like, my boyfriend was like, when he went to the military, he said, you wouldn't believe it. He said they gave him a box of condoms. They was somewhere where it was no women around. They was on base. It was no women around for miles. He said, what the fuck you giving me a box of condoms for, right? Oh, just in case you need them. He said, I don't need this shit. He threw them in the trash or gave them back because he did something, gave them away. And then the next thing you know, he said 2 weeks later, he just saw condoms like all around the barracks. And he was so disgusted. He's like, Lily, I could go without. I can go without. He said these dudes was fucking each other in the military. He said it's bad.
It's bad. And it's real bad in the Navy. Don't send me no Don't send me no emails.
Y'all.
And listen, my grandfather was in the Navy. My cousin was in the Navy. My grandfather was in Vietnam. I'm not saying he was doing that. But what I'm saying is, in the Navy?
Oh my God. Well, you know the song In the Navy.
Somebody talking about if you don't believe Storm is bi, you crazy. Baby, I'm not bisexual, but I told y'all.
Why people keep trying to put that label on you?
Because they want to understand me. But I told y'all I was a freak. I told y'all what I've done. I don't know what else I gotta show you. What else y'all want?
They want you to be bi so bad.
You didn't even see me play with the toy on Twitter.
Storm.
Sasha can't talk about something he playing in his ass on OnlyFans. No, actually, I was not. I never played in my ass.
Oh gosh, she lies so fucking much. That's why I stopped watching her ass. Lying ass bitch.
And but you know what's crazy? When I tell you my followers actually went up, and then I was getting DMs talking about some good morning and good morning to you only.
Oh shit! Well,
like y'all nasty.
Storm, I'm finna let you go. My dear iPad finna die.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
All right, Storm. Nice talking to you, babe. I love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my God. Love Jones said we need to just put our sex about listen. And see, and you a black woman. I don't want to put you out there like that. I don't care about y'all know what I want to do anyway. But golly. What's your sign? It's right here. Yeah, but they get me with that. Oh, y'all think I wouldn't just tell y'all if I was bi? Do you understand? Y'all keep forgetting what's not clicking. I'm about my money. Do you understand I could literally brand myself as a black bisexual man and fight for people to recognize and acknowledge black bisexual males as equal? Bitch, I'm cute. And smart. Very fucking smart. Do you understand how I could be going from show to show, panel to panel, sitting in front of Candace Owens, sitting in front of all kinds of people talking about how we got to respect black bisexual? Do you understand how I could do that if I really wanted to do that? Do you know how many people get in this email and say, I can't support you because I feel like you in the closet, but like as soon as you out, you got my full fucking support. Do you know how when fucking Funky Dineva was sitting in front of Carlos King, they would be bringing my name up too. The fucking deals. What? They would repost me everywhere. Do you know we could have a whole in storyline with that shit? Then y'all be like, Lil Jones, don't do it, sis. Don't do it. Leave that nigga alone. Then she probably was. She actually was. She ain't into bisexual dudes. But let's just say she was. That would be her business. Then she would be like, no, I still vote. I don't care. And then there would be a whole thing. Should we with bisexual dudes or not? We could make it into a whole bag. I'm not like you. I don't lay down for free. You lay on your back and get nothing out of it. If I was going to do that, I would get something out of it. And yes, I believe in selling that. So you gonna lay down and do it for free anyway. Get out there and sell that. That's I gotta censor myself because people so damn sensitive. Okay, Storm, bring me up real quick.
Hey, Storm. Can you hear me good?
I sure can.
Okay, how are you this evening?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. So it just popped into my mind today after hearing the news about Quincy Jones, and I can't shake this thought. Why is Quincy Brown, Al B. Shore's son, named Quincy? I can't make it make sense, Storm. Why is his son named Quincy now? So I don't know why. And I can't tell you why. I can't give no answers, but that's a question that I have not been able to stop thinking since I heard the news. The next thing I wanted to say, because y'all was talking a lot about Hollywood, why Hollywood is evil. I just want to ask folks, do y'all think back in the Salem witchcraft trials, when they were killing people for being witches, do y'all think that they were just killing them because of rumors that they heard around the neighborhood? Because I'm here to tell you, real witches was doing real things. Witchcraft is very, very, very real. It's a foundational principle that this country is based on. This country is spiritual land. So yes, witches are real, and there are different intentions. You never know an individual's intentions, but it's not evil on accident. So I wanted to say that somebody already kind of elaborated on Michael Jackson in the chat about the rumors of things that he went through in his childhood. God bless his soul. All I can say is I will never know what any person did outside of my line of sight. But to me, Michael Jackson always radiated love outwards. And it seemed that he radiated love outwards while also masking pain inside. So I just hope he was able to come to peace in this life. And if not this one, then hopefully the afterlife has some peace for him, because his music was real and his music did touch the heart.
They say Quincy Jones was Quincy's godfather.
I bet he was. I bet he was. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. If you guys wanted to watch a movie that just blatantly spells Hollywood out for you, Eyes Wide Shut, directed by Stanley Kubrick, it doesn't get much more clear than that. If you want to read a book, read the Bible. Someone taught me this a long time ago, to read the Bible with your dictionary. And for me, I would take it a step further and I would say read a Bible with a Latin to English dictionary so that you can understand the origin of the words that are being said. Because we say words now, and we even define words now that have a completely different definition sometimes in their origin meaning. So try that, y'all. And everybody just stay blessed. I mean, you kind of... You got quiet when I said the first thing, but I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm thinking some crazy stuff now. So...
And you can never say never with this stuff. Thank you for coming up so much.
Yep. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye. All right. There we go. Whew, that's a mess. That's a mess. Oh my God. Side note, I feel like this fasting is really like I feel great. Y'all saw me eating some baked fish. I had some baked fish, 2 bananas. That's all I've had today. Still kind of want something else, and then I'm good. And then that'll be my meal for the night, for the day, till tomorrow. I got to see Blame Twice. Who watched Hollywood? It had Jim Parsons in it. No, I never seen that. MJ is extremely powerful. Sonny said I tried last week but failed eating McDonald's. Listen, if you can really like discipline yourself to only eat like every other day or every 3 days, and you can pretty much eat what you want. But you got to like really be able to have that 2-3 days without food in between. Or like have your McDonald's and then like 3 days where you just eat fruit only or vegetables only. Are you doing intermittent fasting? Yeah. I'm working my way up to do like a full 3-day fast or a full 5-day fast. The longest I've went intentionally is like 36 hours. Now, when I had COVID a couple years ago, I went like 15 days. But yeah, like 15 days. But the goal is to you should do Ramadan. When is Ramadan? The goal is, of course, to just like have a meal every 3 days, like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad suggests. That's really the key to living longer and looking good. And then when you track, and then like I did the research on like autophagy and your HGH hormones and your testosterone, you really only got to really refill your body with protein if you believe in protein every 72 hours. Dry fast? No, I need my water, baby. I'm so sorry. I need my water. God, yeah, I might not be able to do Ramadan then because I need my water. I love water. I love water. Your skin, I know. It had my skin looking real good. As long as I fasted is 44 hours, I want to do a 3-day fast. Yeah. Starting with just one meal a day definitely helps. Grape is delicious too. I put a little sugar in mine. I've never been big into cranberries. Never been big into cranberries, but I know they're good for you. Yeah, the secret is rest. You know what? You gotta get your sleep. That's so true. That's so true. You got to get your sleep. Like sleep will have you feeling good. Go to sleep. And a lot of times we be trying to like trick ourselves like, oh, I'm working. You really just on that phone scrolling. Like go to sleep. But it's hard. I be hungry. Listen, you really don't be hungry. It's the parasites. It's your mind. You're used to it. You're used to eating constantly. But you're really not hungry. When you really truly hungry, you will know it. You shouldn't be lightheaded or nothing like that. That just means you need electrolytes. You need a little sea salt and some water, a little magnesium. Let's see. Yeah, or you be thirsty, absolutely. But you don't be really hungry. I do green tea with cucumbers, honey, lemon, and mint. Yeah, and you know what else too? Like, y'all know I want my meat stick to continue to work like throughout life. And I see so many men, especially when they have like I got pants on, but when they have like all of that, I don't know if all that pressure like stops the penis from really being able to get hard, but like a lot of the dudes I see that be on Viagra, they be having all that belly. No, I'm good. No, thank you. And I'm only 5'6". I can't be having like no big old. I can't be looking like Jazzy Faye. I just refuse to.
Stage at any time.
All right, shop one, sweet one.
How you doing, love?
I'm good. How you doing?
How you doing? Welcome to Chicago Storm the real way, the strong way. When my city see this, we finna go the fuck up. For real. This wow, I never reach out to anybody. I love the fuck out you. I believe in you. You are definitely sent for this time right here. I really want to get under the bottom of your feet and I want to push you to the fucking clouds the way you riding with Jag and how this shit going. I don't give a fuck what she's saying or what she doing. We all know, hey Chicago, we in this motherfucker right now. For real, for real. Baddies Midwest. Y'all really fuck around and miss the key. Storm, I need you like a motherfucker. I really got in your chat and I asked you, can I please help you put a comma to your money? I need your help like a motherfucker. My paperwork is immaculate. We could talk about what you want to talk about, but when it comes to Chicago, when it comes to this low end, when it comes to these streets, this video right here finna do numbers. I don't never pop my head. It ain't a motherfucking thing that could touch my shoulders. How we doing, Chicago? What the fuck is really going on? No PPP loans, no fraud, no scam, no none of the above. What's really good? Been getting the bag, been rescuing my community, been doing this shit. Shawana Monique Cole. No nickname. Fuck the feds. Fuck the United States of America. And fuck everybody else if you ain't my 4 daughters. We doing this shit. Shawana Monique.
Hey, they say she does it for the Chris. She sound like my family in Chicago too.
Yeah, so if y'all in this chat, I don't even know how these screens and shit go when y'all do it. Y'all know who the fuck I am. If we really gonna go wild, let's go wild right now. Cause we got storm attention, bitches. And it's on Jag. Now let's get it. Bitch, I'm right here in Chicago. Right now in Baddies Midwest. Facing a 6-15 right now for self-defense in front of my fucking house while motherfuckers really think they're gonna beat on my fucking kids. Valid FOID card, valid concealed carry, valid perk card like an officer, security training, revolver, and semi-automatic. Not a charge ever in life. I got 4 daughters, never been in the police station. I ain't never had a charge. Bitch, y'all got me on trial right now for a 6-15, and I'm me. I really do hold back to school events. I do everything for my land. I never had a fucking job. I'm not gonna work for this government. Ain't even finna find my name on shit. I ain't never ratted. And I said I'm on the 6-15, and I wondering where the fuck my city at. Low end, stand up. We on Storm Monroe. Low end, where the fuck y'all at? Why these people got a band on me? And we get these stacks out my pocket. What's up? I said Chicago, and I'm talking to 39th and State Street. I said low end of Chicago. Where the fuck we at? Shawana Monique Cole said they got a band on me, and I'm doing a 6-15 on trial for a first offense with all licenses, and y'all get stacks out my fucking pocket. Where we at, Chicago? What's up? Storm, I need you. My paperwork immaculate, and I thank you. And
email me, baby. Email me. Now you said Baddies Midwest. Did you get casted on Baddies Midwest?
Damn, I want him fucking. You making so much vibration. What you saying, sir? Fuck.
I said, did you get casted on Baddies Midwest?
Damn, I can't hear you. I'm in the Midwest. I'm from Chicago. I'm from the low end.
Okay.
My birth certificate is 3919 South Federals. That's the fucking headquarters.
Okay.
Do me a favor. No. I'm going in the fucking headquarters. Chris.
Do me a favor. Go out and then come back in. It's messing up, baby. Yeah, click out, click back in for me. Dang, it froze too. It froze. Hit the link again. I want to hear what happened. What's going on, Jazz?
Hey, Storm.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
I sure can.
Okay. I've never been on live before, so this is new. I love your channel. Just one question. When and you and Love Jones are going to get together?
Oh, shoot. Well, hey, we always surprise y'all, so.
I just love it. Y'all look beautiful. I think y'all make a good couple. Like, I love it.
Thank you.
I think I've been on your show for like a year now. I love it that you are real and you true to yourself. So stay just the way you are. Don't change. You don't have to explain to everybody. You know, it's not nobody's business either. You know,
it's really not. You know, people just. But you know what? People gonna talk. If they ain't talking, then I ain't doing something right. So
that's true. That's true. Well, I'll let you go. I'll talk to you later.
have a good one.
Bye.
All right.
Hey, Storm.
Hey.
When Miss Chicago comes back up, can you ask her to break down from the streets what's going on with Dirk?
Oh, because I know she know.
Because she knows.
She
Oh,
knows.
yeah. I'm tuned in. At first, I was like, ooh, it's a lot. But you know what? It's just enough for me. I'm tuned in. So, yeah, if she pops back up, and I hope she does, ask her what's going on with him, his homeboy wearing a wire, and why the feds have been sitting on him. They say they've been investigating him for 10 years. I don't know the details. I'll let her say it. But
Well,
yeah.
and that's how the feds is. They'll sit back a long time.
But 10 years ago, wasn't he 18? Shit. What's there to watch then?
Yeah, but he probably been in the street since he was a teenager.
I guess. And also, while you ask her what's going on with Dirk, ask her what's going on with India Royal, because that's my girl. That's the one rapper's baby mama that I really ride with 10 toes down. She's so classy and feminine and pretty, and I love her. So I hope she's doing well, but ask her what's going on with India.
Okay, for sure.
All right, thank you.
Bye. Nah, I just got to hear from somebody. Yeah, I'm like, damn, did she get canceled on Baddies Midwest? That's what's up. I still listen. You know, I've watched some of the Baddies shows, but I don't know if y'all ready for the Midwest girls. St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland. Them girls get down. I you know, Natalie talk her shit, and I'd be like, I don't think no Detroit girl gonna let you get in her face. I just don't see it. I just don't see no Detroit girl let Natalie get in their face like that. I just, you know, that's just my opinion. No Chicago girl neither. You know, I don't know. Because Midwest girls don't give a fuck about their favorite shit. They will knock you in your shit. Oh my god. All right. So apparently the Diddy NDA shit just got leaked. So hold up. Let's see if we can find that and read that. Damn, I'm still hungry. I gotta get me something else. Let's see. All right, so hey, shout out to Cali Caliente. Is that my? Oh, okay. You know my that's I ain't gonna say it out loud. Okay. She was loud, all that holler. Listen, no, that's just how we talk in the Midwest. That's how, like, if you go out to a club or to a function, yeah, like she was serious. Showed an ankle bracelet and everything. I was like, damn. But see, I will say this. That's the thing about Illinois too. Like, when you have to defend yourself, you'll get caught up real easy. All right, so this is a Puffy NDA. I'm gonna try to read it, y'all. It says confidential agreement is made effective. Should include you, your estate, each corporation, and or other business entity in which you have ownership or beneficial interest, and or all persons and or entities owned and or controlled by you and or such businesses, for example, affiliates, employees, officers, directors, managers, accountants, and agents, and all of your respective heirs, executors, representatives, administrators, employees, licensees, successors, and assigns, for good and valuable consideration, the receipt and sufficiency of which are hereby acknowledged by you and irrevocably agrees as follows. Damn. So it is basically saying you, your friend, your mama friend, your heirs, your lawyers, anybody you can never talk about what happened here. Do y'all think people really read this before they signed it, or they just signed that shit to get into a Diddy party? It says, I, Sean Diddy Combs, aka Puff Daddy, privacy is highly valued, and all efforts will be made to maintain confidentiality with respect to all information and other material of any kind concerning and or related to directly and or indirectly artists and or any person, corporation, and or entity related to, affiliated, and or associated with artists personally and or professionally, including without limitation family members, relatives, past or present, fiancés, husband, wives, boyfriend, girlfriends, friends, and business associates. Damn. So it's saying, because normally with an NDA, it's between two parties, but they're saying like you can't even tell your friends. If we find out you told your friends and then they told somebody, then you still liable. Except for information or material publicly and intentionally disclosed by artists. You hereby irrevocably agree that. What does irrevocably mean? Let me look that up. Damn, it's raining here now too. What does irrevocable mean? It means it cannot be changed, reversed, recovered, or final. You agree not at any time to use or disclose directly or indirectly to anyone of the following information: any information acquired by you in any manner and or by any medium or means whatsoever at any time in the past, present, or future, which concerns or in any way relates to artists, any artist parties, or any artist's business activities, entertainment activities, financial affairs, personal life, and all such information shall be deemed confidential, secret, and sensitive, and kept by you as confidential unless artist otherwise advises you in writing in artist's sole discretion, which means the only way you can talk about what happened is if Diddy gave you explicit permission. Any and all information described in paragraph 1A, including without limitation pictures, recordings, records, documents, property, merchandise, or other information related to artists and or the personal, professional, and or other activities of artists or any artist party, whether prepared by on behalf of you or otherwise coming into your possession, is and shall remain artist's sole and exclusive property and shall not be disclosed, removed, sold, disseminated, copied, or otherwise used and or exploited by or on behalf of you without artist's prior written consent. Damn. So that part is covering like if you somehow get a picture of something that happened at a party, all those videos that were made and how those videos were passed around. So yeah, they can take a video of you, but you can't you can't dare share it, but they can share some shit of you. Yes, Whoa Vicky did warn us, absolutely. 3 pages of signing your life away. Why are there no paragraphs? So you don't read all the shit, you just sign it. The devil's in the details. It's the fine print. It's the fine print. Okay. Let's see. Okay. It said, I'm skipping through some of it. It says, you shall not authorize or facilitate without prior written consent by artists, which is Diddy. So if Diddy don't give you permission, you cannot give any interviews, oral or written, write or prepare or assist in the preparation of any books or articles, whether fictional or non-fictional. Because that's the trick. Sometimes people are like, write a fake story, write fiction, but it's really based on what happened. make any remarks or create any kind of materials in any media, including without limitation, confirming and or denying any confidential information related to artists and or any artist parties, to or for use by yourself and or any third party, including without limitation, print and or broadcast media, which interviews, books, articles, remarks, and or materials concern, discuss, or reference artists and or any artist parties in any matter whatsoever. Damn. I mean, so listen, y'all get it. Oh, all right. Now, it says the terms of this agreement and duty to keep all information confidential and not use prohibited material shall commence on the first date above. So whenever you sign the NDA, and this is the NDA they wanted me to sign, and continue for the life of the artist plus 20 years or 70 years, whichever is longer. Well, shit, in another 70 years, I mean, pretty much everybody that was on the tapes, they'll be dead. And I guess that was the whole point. By the time any information come out, then anybody, you know, the people involved would be dead. A 70-year NDA is wild. You warrant and represent you have the full right, power, and authority to enter into this agreement and be bound by the obligations herein. Neither the execution, delivery, nor performance of this agreement by you shall conflict with or result in a default or loss of rights under any agreement or understanding to which you or any of your affiliates is a party, or by which you or any of your properties may be bound. This agreement constitutes your valid and binding obligation enforceable in accordance with its terms, and you have signed this agreement voluntarily without duress, coercion, or undue influence. Well, come on now. This agreement shall be deemed to have been entered into the state of New York, and its validity, interpretation, and legal effect shall be governed by the laws of the state of New York applicable to contracts entered into and performed entirely therein. The New York courts will have jurisdiction over all controversies regarding this agreement, and any action or other proceeding which involves such a controversy will be brought solely into the courts located within the state of New York. This is a lot. Lastly, it says this is an important legal document. You acknowledge you have reviewed this agreement with your legal counsel or knowingly declined the opportunity to do so. Your failure to review this agreement with your legal counsel shall not impair the legally binding nature of this agreement. You have fully read and or you understand voluntarily accept all of the terms and conditions of this agreement. You certify that you are 18 years of age or older and accepted or agreed. Damn. National Disgrace said, I want to know what idiots oh, I just got a hit. Okay. It says, Storm, all of them marry white women when they get money. Lou Rawls, David Ruffin, Ramsey Lewis, Quincy Jones, Fred Williamson. Bill Cosby had several white women. That's true. John Amos, Michael Jackson, Sammy Davis Jr., Diana Ross boys. It's crazy. I could go on and on. Wow. Seldom you meet a black man who's well-to-do married to a black woman. Damn, let me respond back. You seldom meet a well-to-do black man married to a black woman. That's really sad. Okay. Whew. Yep. You sign your name and where you reside. Well, yeah, a lot of contracts look like that. Listen, that's crazy. That NDA right there is crazy. Basically, in that NDA, they cover their ass under all circumstances. Like, you cannot talk about this at all. Wow. Wow is all I can say. What's going on, Five?
Hey, can you
Hey.
hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I've been meaning to talk to you for a long time. I've been supporting you.
Thank you.
I feel like you're doing a great job. I feel like you could be a great actor. You are
Oh,
so entertaining.
thank you.
You're doing great journalism. I hear a lot of people talking bad shit about you, but I don't see you crash it now. I see you handling your business.
Damn right.
And I can't wait till you come back to New York. Hopefully, you do like a meet and greet because I would definitely like to meet you.
For sure.
Do some work with you. Like I know you like you some Love Jones here in New York, but I feel like you should open it up for more New York girls to get inside your brain and help you do what you gotta do because you're doing your thing.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, and I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye. All right. Cam.
Work it.
There you go.
Hey Storm. Good evening from Florida.
Hey, shout out to Florida.
Yeah, I just wanted to say here that NDA is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. That goes crazy. But I had questions about like with the NDAs because I thought that when a crime is being committed, because we know, like with drug trafficking or sexual trafficking and things like that going on, if there are crimes that are being committed, then that NDA, especially when you're subpoena under federal court, it would not hold in
It
court.
doesn't. It doesn't. The main thing with that NDA is he didn't want people writing books about what they saw, doing interviews, documentaries. That's really what he was trying to cover. But it's like, for example, like I could get Love Jones to sign an NDA, but if Love Jones sees me commit a felony,
Yes.
and it's a felony of any kind, then yeah, she can report that to the police. Absolutely.
Exactly. That's why I was just like, I feel like maybe that NDA, because nobody's reading that. You pull up, probably half of them was probably already feeling good by the time they rolled up to the party. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't nobody reading that. And you come in there, and again, if there are any like crimes being committed, that NDA is null and void. And then something else I was looking at, because like I do see a lot of people hush mouth, especially Kalina, after that interview she did where she was clearly on cloud nine. But
you ain't lying.
She was on cloud nine, but you can tell they are still scared to speak against him, even with him being behind bars. And to me, it was very questionable, especially with like elections, whatever. Everybody got their opinion, whatever it is, but a lot of these celebrities that are being brought up that are in connection to these freak offs and stuff like that, they're endorsing a certain politician. And it makes me like lift my eyebrow, like what's going on? Y'all seem a little bit too quiet, but y'all doing a lot of endorsements, and it's cringe in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cringe and it's questionable, but that's all I had to say. I just wanted to make sure that everybody understood the NDAs. The NDAs don't mean nothing if the crimes are broken, y'all. So
They don't. Thank you so much, Cam.
yeah, no, thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's see. Harry Belafonte was with a white woman too. Sidney Poitier. It's something. Damn. All right.
Okay, this is my third and last time calling you. By the way, were you thinking of doing a live stream for the election tomorrow?
You know what? I need to. I'm glad you reminded me.
Okay, it's just an idea, but if you're gonna be live, I'm gonna make sure that I, get my snacks and everything together.
Matter
so
of fact, yes, because everybody's gonna be talking about that tomorrow. That's all. Yeah.
So, okay, can you pull up on YouTube, go on YouTube and look up, if you're willing to do it, let me know. But look up Mark Barnes, and it's spelled Marc, and last name is Barnes.
Okay.
And what's the last part? Just put the park. Okay, and it should be a bald, light-skinned man in the thumbnail. Second one down.
Okay.
Yep, this is an associate of Russell Simmons and Diddy's. He's a big name in DC. Anybody from DC in the chat, y'all know him and y'all know the park. So this video talks about he's being interviewed by like a street interviewer or whatever. And he goes into some details about how he got started, him and Diddy kind of as peers of one another, and how he got started with the backing of Andre Harrell and Russell Simmons. I don't know if you want to give it any time tonight, but if you do, I swear to God, black men love to tell on themselves.
I'm gonna check it out right now. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye-bye. All right, let's listen to what Mark Barnes had to say. Shout out to U Street TV Media.
Eden Hotel, and I ran into legendary Mark Barnes. Mark Barnes been putting on for the city for the longest time. Mark, I just want to ask you one question, good bro. When did you get started in doing this promotion business?
So it was a bet. First of all, hello, folks.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's not that I got started. I'm still here because of everybody here in the city.
Right.
But what got me started was I was in New York City with a guy named Jeff Burrows. We were up there. And Andre Harrell and Russell Simmons were having a party up in New York. And not knowing anything about nightlife, the music business, or anything like that, I was sitting there talking to my buddy Jeff, and he was like, "Oh my God, that's Russell Simmons." And I'm like, "You might have been telling me calculus because I didn't know anything about music or anything." And we ended up in with a conversation later on. And the young lady that introduced us didn't want to tell him that I owned a courier company because it wasn't relevant to what they did. So she said, "Oh yeah, Mark throws parties."
Right.
And I had thrown a party or two, and actually I threw one really big party one time when the Trump Hotel, or the Waldorf Astoria now, was the old post office building.
Oh, I remember that.
2,000 people showed up. It was crazy. And Russell said to me and Andre, they said, "What do you mean you throw parties?" So I went along with it. I said, "I throw parties, motherfucker."
Right.
I throw the best parties in the world. They said, "Nigga, you don't throw parties like us. Barbara Streisand might be on the end of the pool at one of our parties." I said, "Nigga, any party y'all throw our shit on."
Right.
So then they said, "Well, shit on me because we coming to DC next week for the hip hop conference, and we want you to throw some motherfucking party."
Wow.
They said, and so Jeff had told me how big they were. You know, Run DMC, Al B. Sure, and back then I was so in love with Al B. Sure's music and Father MC and all that. And they said, "You throw a better party than us, we're gonna let you write your own check in the music business."
Ooh, wow.
So I said, "Bet, I'm throwing a party next week." So back then there was a place called Nell's in New York, and we went to the after party at Nell's. And I got on the payphone and I called my wife. I said, "We ain't going to LA next week. We're gonna throw a party." She said, "The fuck you mean we throwing a party? Nigga, we going to LA." I said, "Nah, hell we are."
Shit changed.
She said, I said, "I just met this guy, Russell Simmons." And she said, "Who the fuck is Russell Simmons?" There wasn't no Google or nothing back then. I said, "You heard of Run DMC?" She said, "Yeah." He started it. And I said, "Well, these motherfuckers is millionaires." And they said I could write my own check in the music business if I could throw a better party. So I'm throwing a fucking party. She said, "What are you throwing a party?" I said, "We're going to tent the backyard, throw it at our house and everything." So I got home. We put it all together. We had about 1,200 people on the guest list. And with the courier company, I knew every secretary in the city. Back then, 35 years ago, every secretary was the baddest girl in the world.
Yeah, right.
And you was working about these big
That's
companies
right.
in DC, you know.
They were the
corporate
gatekeepers.
America,
They were the gatekeepers back in the I already know.
So, because
Yeah, he's very long-winded, I ain't gonna lie.
connect with all these people, and then you know we knew people. So when I tell you this party at my house was so amazing. So Russell and Andre came. Russell said at the end of the party, he said, "Nigga, get on your knees and suck this dick, because you ain't never thrown a party like this."
What? What? Hold up.
So when I tell you this party at my house was so amazing. So Russell and Andre came. Russell said at the end of the party, he said, "Nigga, get on your knees and suck this dick, because you ain't never thrown a party like this." So they gave me my props.
Yeah.
And then I said, I could do this myself. I really didn't need anybody.
Wow.
Wow. Get on your knees and suck this nigga dick. Wow. But remember, old boy came. Remember, no. It was a woman. Remember, I interviewed, I think her name was Ajule. And she talked about how Russell Simmons used to run around with the purple thong. I was about to say purple dildo. Purple thong. I need to re-release some of my old footage because it's a lot of stuff coming back up. What's going on, Stephanie?
Hey, Storm, how you doing? I just want you to know that I love your show, and I've been watching you since day one when you were with that woman. I don't want to call her name because I don't want to give her credit. But my question is, when these celebrities speak of God, I wish whoever interviews them will ask them, is your God upstairs or is your God downstairs? Because he just kept hollering God. Yeah, that's true. But where is your God? Is your God up or down?
Yeah, I got friends that they're technically Hebrew Israelites, I think. Or they live by the Old Testament. Either way, like they don't say the word God, they say Yah or Yahweh, because like when you say God, it can technically still be a pagan God. Like you don't know what God somebody actually prays to.
Right.
So you got a point. No, I've never heard anyone ask that in an interview either. Nobody's ever asked that.
No one has ever asked it. And I'm always wondering, I'm like, okay, you're hollering God, but what God are you thinking, for your success, Was it somebody down under or is it heaven up above? So I was just wondering out of curiosity because I've never heard it either. So, but thank you for answering my call, and you and everyone else have a good night.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah. They say I want to thank God. It's like, which God? And then it started thundering as we said that. Let's see. They're not supposed to ask. Media has its little techniques, and they do their best to not religify every interview. It's a good point. It's a good point. It's a good point. I think that's pretty much it for now. But yeah, if y'all want me to go live tomorrow and we just cover the election, mine as well, because that's all people are gonna be talking about. Y'all already know. I mean, I don't know if y'all got Kamala, if y'all got Trump. I don't know who y'all got. I shouldn't have had that window open. It's mad in here now too. Who y'all got to win? But just know, people gonna clown tomorrow. People gonna clown tomorrow, and then the day after. Kamala. Somebody said Kamala. Go get you a snack. I mean, yeah. At a certain time, I can't eat nothing else until tomorrow. So, people are betting on Coinbase. I got to get up early to vote tomorrow. People finna act a damn fool. Listen, it be times like this where I'm glad I work from home and I can just stay in the house. Because I can just imagine how people are going to be acting tomorrow. Ordering food and staying in to watch. Yeah. You got them little fruit fly. Yeah, man, they be coming in, and then it started cooling down out here. So then all of a sudden I started seeing like little ants and spiders and shit. I've been killing them. Like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's a good point too. That's a good point too. All right, that's it. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and I will catch you all later.
It's Storm Show.